Well, hello again from the Dank Basement. I'm Paul, your wicked Uncle Squinty, trying to earn some more dislikes here. And I'm going to get right to it. This is not an official pinch, which is Squinty, but let's do a pinch. I've got some Toke Black Cherry here, which I like very much. Scent doesn't last very long in the nose, but it's pleasant and it's easy to sniff, and I can take a real big bump of this. So let's do this. And then I'm going to talk a little bit. Talk about trying to send snuff trades through the mail and how I got blocked day before yesterday. Hang on. Cheers, big ears. Up yours. Delicious. Oh, I took a little too much. Burns a little bit. Oh, but the pain. I love the pain. So anyway, day before yesterday, I tried to send out a few snuff packages because I do that. I trade snuffs with people. Sometimes I will get rid of some of the snuffs I don't really like, but other people want to try. I've been doing this for almost, 8 years on this channel, probably 10 years total. I've been making snuff trades, right? So I go into the UPS store because the UPS store franchise is much closer to my house than the post office is. So I go down there. I had one package going to Boston. I got rid of my extra tin of Reaper. Somebody claimed it. So, Drew, your Reaper is on the way. That was not a problem because I had slapped a couple of stamps on it and just threw it in the mailbox. And I know the weight is fine, the postage is fine, it's going to get to you. Then I tried to send a 42-gram package to a friend of mine in England. And I was told the post office won't accept this. And I said, why? Because the contents? I called it hobby supplies on the customs form, and she said, no, they're telling me it doesn't weigh enough. It's too light. I said, what do you mean it's too light? That doesn't make any sense at all. So I said, okay, well, let's try this one to the Czech Republic. It's even lighter at about 36 grams and maybe a little more. And I get back the error message again. The package is too light and they will not accept it. That's very, very weird. And speaking of weirdness and the mail, somehow, golly gee, they just found 130,000 ballots here in Minnesota. Where were they? The question was asked. We don't know. Who had them? We don't know. How long will it take to count them? We don't know. We have no idea. I'll bet you, I will bet you, that out of the 130,000 mysteriously found ballots, that 129,999 of them will be votes for Joseph R. Biden. I just have that intuition. Uh-oh, there goes the thumbs down. Click, click. Oh, do it again, baby. Click. Oh, it feels so good. Click. There's another thumbs down. I don't care. Up yours. And I don't mean that in the nice way. Up yours. So that's weirdness with the mail. We got 130,000 ballots, but the weirdness just doesn't stop there. In Minneapolis last night, they rioted again. They're burning the city down again. Graffiti over everything, smashing windows with bricks, looting stores. But this time, they're not chanting no Biden or no Trump or whatever they were chanting before. They're not even chanting about George Floyd anymore. So they're chanting death to America. It's neat. And burning down neighborhoods, including charities and minority-owned businesses and everything else. They're really proving their point up there in Minneapolis. But there's even more weirdness. I don't have any handkerchiefs. I had to use this cleaning rag, and it's rough as the proverbial cob. Oh, well, it's better than snotting on my arm. So anyway, so they're rioting again. And I tell you what, I know that means that you're going to make a tourism trip to the Twin Cities, and I encourage you to do so. I think you really should take the driving tour so that you can see all the waste, destruction, and interesting graffiti that's been going on in the cities ever since George Floyd died of a drug overdose. Click, there's another thumbs down. Click, another thumbs down. I don't care. Yeah, since George Floyd died of a drug overdose, and they built a nice little park for him, the George Floyd BLM Park, Black Lives Matter Park. They blocked a street off, and I don't know if they've got a statue of old George there. They might. Somebody maybe put one there. I haven't seen it. But if you're going to come up to cities to visit, the two city councils, both Minneapolis and St. Paul, without any public comment, without any kind of vote, nothing, they just reduced the speed limit in the entire city of Minneapolis, the entire city of St. Paul, to 20 miles per hour. So you'll be able to slow down and really enjoy all that fascinating and well-written graffiti and really enjoy the smell of the burned out buildings and all the trash on the streets and stuff. It'll be a nice trip for the family. Bring everybody. We'd love to see you. In the meantime, Portland, Oregon has said if you've got a small quantity of heroin, methamphetamine, Oxycontin, you're going to get a ticket and have to do drug treatment. No more arrests for possessing heroin up there in Portland. And in Washington, D.C., they've just enacted a law that says you can have psychedelic mushrooms without getting in trouble with the cops. So you could be tripping balls walking around the streets of our nation's capital. It's gonna be so neat. I can hardly wait. Because, I'm a big fan of heroin, methamphetamine, Oxycontin, and psychedelic mushrooms. Thumbs down. There's another thumbs down. Oh, baby, do it again. Yeah, fantastic. So that's the news on this Thursday, November 5th, 2020, from the Dank basement, keeping the memory of George alive. I am your wicked Uncle Squiddy. Up yours.